Hello everybody, what's going on? It's been a while again, and to those of you who actually watched my videos from when I was posting them, thank you very much. And I am so sorry for my absence again. I have been taking a lot of breaks off of YouTube for mainly two reasons, right? One, I just kind of got in the routine of not posting again, so I just kind of made it a habit of not posting, to be honest. And then two, the gyms that I went to before, right, like a gym, I'm going to the Y today, and they're not the biggest fans I'm recording, but, you know, the other gym I went to, Culture Gym, up in Fort Wayne and whatnot, it was fine for a while, and I was posting consistently, and I was going to post on TikTok every day. You know, I think I was posting on YouTube or whatever. I did whatever. But then one of the guys told me, yeah, you can't record. And then after he told me that, all of a sudden all these tripod rules started, you know, happening and whatnot. And I always go to the gyms that hate recording, or hate me recording personally. I don't know. Every time I'm at a gym, I swear, I have like a disfavored opinion about me. I swear. You know, this one gym, I think, you know, I don't think they liked me very much. I don't know why, like, the gym owners and stuff don't like me. I go in there, I lift heavy weights, and, you know, I do my thing. I'm not really talking to much people. I'm not really disrespecting anybody. I'm not disrespecting anybody at all. You know, I try to make friends with people, whatnot. But just the owners always have an issue with me, and I don't know why. Now, this new gym, the one I'm talking about up in Fort Wayne, not the one Huntington, which I'm in now, but it's called Iron Society. That gym has, I think you can record it on a tripod. I don't think they care. Just be respectful with it, obviously. You know, if this gym doesn't allow me to record either, then I'm going to go back to one of my older gyms up in Fort Wayne again, called Catalyst, which they didn't care about recording. It's just the equipment Iron Society is better. So, you know. So mainly this is just mainly about finding a gym, for one, who doesn't care if I record, and two, you know, I just got to get back in the routine of recording. So other than that, we're back to it. I want to start recording again. I miss it. You know, I do miss seeing that progress in my videos, because I've gotten a bit stronger since I've been, you know, absent from YouTube. So you guys might see an improvement. But today is chest, so it's a good first day off, you know. I mean, good first day for you guys to see me lift again and whatnot. So today we're gonna start out with some barbell bench. I know last time when I was doing this, I really wasn't doing barbell bench, and I kind of didn't, you know, agree with it. But I really just, mainly in the past couple months, maybe month and a half, I really wanted to increase my strength on the compound lifts. And I know for me personally, they'll give me some size out of them too while I do them. So I might as well gain some strength and some, you know, aesthetic boost out of it, you know, aesthetic boost. You know what I mean, some size. But, and then we'll probably do a fly, and then some incline dumbbell bench, and then maybe a freaking upper chest fly on the cables. I think that would be all good. But yeah, so something obviously simple, as I've always done. I don't try to keep it super, you know, whatnot. And also, really bad news, well, not extremely bad news, and this might be better for here because, you know, they don't like the big tripods. I have this little ass tripod right here. It doesn't extend, but it like moves, right? So you guys might have some bad angles today. So I'm sorry about that. It's the best I can do right now. I mean, really, I'm trying my best with what I got right now, and I'm gonna go buy a new tripod. But, you know, because I do really want to start this YouTube stuff again. I really do. You know, I'm tired of saying I'm gonna keep doing it or whatnot, and I'm tired of gym owners telling me, you can't record, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why all the owners of the other gyms don't like me. I don't cause any ruckus. At my old gym, this one place, I was declared loud, I think. And yeah, I was loud, but there was way louder people than me at the gym. And I got more quiet as the days went on and stuff and the months went on. And then I got kicked out the last time I was there. And I was just like, dude, you have multiple people coming in here sick and whatnot. I don't really have any, grudge towards them or anything like that. But, because, you're allowed to do whatever you want with your gym. That's your gym and whatnot. But me, I just want to lift and get stronger and bigger. That's really all I'm trying to do, But, yeah. Oh, and we're sliding a little bit. All right, there we go. That was a really slippery road. All right. I'll see you guys in a minute. Bye-bye. All right, fuck it. All right. Everything should be going up plan. You can't see my face right now because it's a little ass tripod, but I'm not trying to record with the people if they don't want to be in it. That's why I'm trying to be super respectful about this rule about recording, because I don't want to, get a lot of people in it. But so first, we're just doing some incline bench dumbbells because there's other people on the bench I want to go on. So we'll go to this. To 85s for a set. Okay, you kind of see me a little bit. I gotta kind of lean back too. It's like the camera's facing down here instead of up here. So, at least at this mic so you guys can hear me. If the mic is fucking working, not kind of being a total trash can. Because if you guys don't remember, this is from 3 months ago, so it might be hard. This mic, it's perfect, right? Very accessible, very nice to use. Charges quick, whatever. But it's not Bluetooth, so it's like you plug it into your charging port, and then sometimes it doesn't fucking work. So, But next video, I'm definitely gonna get a tripod, because this shit's just hard to record with, because it's something you can latch around to a wall, and like a little beam or something. But right now, we don't have a wall or a beam to latch to. So, but speaking of the workout, how I think you should do pressing movements is you should always go heavy, right? 5 to around 8 reps is I think what you should, maximize rep range to. Because how I've always seen it is, for me at least, I build muscle off of this, because this is a functional movement, right? And when it comes to a functional movement, I think you should always go heavier. But like a show movement, right? Like a fly or whatever not. I think you should always go maybe higher reps on that, 10 to 15 reps around. Sometimes 8. That's what I kind of kept my range around. So usually it's 8 to 10. But realistically, I want it to be a 15 rep because it's a pump type of thing. You're not doing this a whole lot in your daily day, right? But you're doing this, right? A lot of times when you're pushing, whatnot. That's more of a fundamental functional movement, right? When it's just for show and you got bicep curls, you're using your triceps so much more than, your biceps, or your shoulders than your biceps. So biceps, you always want to keep lower weight and keep that squeeze going. Now for me, I do 50s for hammer curls and whatnot. I don't think you should really, stray away from going heavy, but don't fuck yourself up is pretty much what I'm trying to say. Don't overexhaust your stuff either. But these 85s, I don't think I'm gonna overexhaust myself on this, for one, and two, I can still get that feeling when I do a squeeze at the top and a stretch at the bottom. So I think this is perfect. So we're gonna do another set of this. Basically what it is just 1 second, basically half a second at the bottom, drive up, slow on the way down. Pretty much all it is. And then there you go, you got a rep. 5 to 8 reps. Second set, 85s again. Okay. Whew. Okay. This is a better camera angle, I think. We're getting a couple of stairs, but nothing like, like where I'm gonna get kicked out of the Y, or just at least have to stop recording. Because I'm trying to be as respectful as I can with this, because I understand people don't like to be recorded and whatnot. That's fine. I get that, But so if it's on this low ass fucking tripod that's about the size of my own phone, then I really hope I don't get fucking bashed for this shit. But we're gonna be doing 205, about 5 to 8 reps again. I always say don't sway away from the compound movements. I did that for a while. I think you should always build that foundation strength, right? I think with this type of lift, with bench, squat, and deadlift, it's gonna build all of your strength in all your other lifts with leg extensions for squats or whatever, or bench with dumbbell bench, whatever you want to do for, to get stronger in or whatever, or better at. And I believe the stronger you are in your lifts, the more muscle you're going to build if you're able to do higher reps with that. If you're able to do, let's say like I just did 85 for 6 on an incline dumbbell, right? Compared to 50 pounds for the same amount of reps, you're going to build way more muscle. And let's just say the form is the exact same thing. You're going to build so much more muscle just by doing that heavier weight, but also while retaining your form. Because if you're just doing really sloppy form, you're not building the muscle that you want to, and more likely you're going to get an injury. And for one, no one wants an injury, and two, people want more muscle mass. So if you're able to, build muscle mass while also being safe, and I'm saying this as a 19-year-old, I believe that you should just do that. And it looks cooler if you're also going super slow on those really high weighted reps rather than you're just swinging that shit around. Sure, you might feel ego boosted a little bit, but in reality, you're just fucking yourself up in the end. So I always say form over weight, but also weight over form sometimes because you still need the weight that you want to have, But, so for this, 205, 5 to 8 reps, like I said, I don't know. I'm feeling weak from this bench after I did that incline. Because usually I would start with bench first and then go to incline dumbbells, but we gotta do what we got, so. Folks, 225 is either a dream or an absolute ride, right? For me, 225 is in the middle of that, right? I'm starting to get it for more reps, but it's still the highest I'm gonna go for a bench day because I don't like doing 1 rep maxes. I think that's stupid. I think there's some benefits to it. If you're trying to find your baseline strength if you haven't done it in a while, or if you're a power lifter. But I'm not a power lifter, I'm a bodybuilder. So when it comes to this,
I might do 2 or 3 reps of this right now, you know, and then I'll back out and I'll do 185, and then I'll spam that out for however many reps I do, you know. I think you should always listen to your body, but you should also say fuck your body sometimes, you know. Do heavy shit. Don't get away from the uncomfortable things, such as dips. You know, those are uncomfortable as shit for your shoulders, whatnot. When you're able to build muscle off of dips and whatnot too, you're also building that functional strength that I was talking about. If you're able to get down super low on dips, your shoulder, you know, strength, not only in strength, but also just being a bit for mobility, because when you're in the gym, you're also stretching constantly. You know, when you're doing lat pull downs, you're stretching your lats super far with weight, you know. And then when you're doing dips, whatnot, when you're going super deep on that stretch, you're stretching, and that's super ideal for building muscle and mobility. A guy that a lot of people meme on and shame on, because, I mean, he fakes his natural status for jokes and whatnot, I think, you know, is Michael Hearn. But if you truly look at him, he's 50-something, I think, and he's doing, for one, heavy-ass weight, and two, he's doing these fucking hard-ass fucking reps super deep. I mean, have you seen him squat? It's ass to the grass with like 405 or 495. For timing, too, for like 10 seconds of a pause. Do you know how many people can fucking do that? Not very many. Sure, maybe you could do the weight, but you can't do the fucking depth of the timing he did. Because he is telling you, yes, focus on that weight, but also focus on that form and getting super deep on these movements, right? And like I said in the past, these are kind of a little spammy reps. I'm not really gonna pause on these anymore like I used to, unless I'm an inch above my chest, but not with 225, you know? For one, it's heavy for me, and two, bench, you can't really stretch on as much. This is kind of, I just want to get stronger, like I've said in the car, but also mainly, I mean, it does build your chest a little bit, but if you want to build your chest as much as you can, stick to machines and stick to fucking dumbbells. You know, I do believe that there's a lot of things you could do with barbells, such as one of the things I used to do was shrugs. You could do barbell rows, whatnot, but bench, if your main thing is building muscle, which mine is, but like I said, I want to get stronger, stick to the dumbbells, machines. But just fucking get it in. That's all I gotta say. Get it in however you need to. So do what you got in your gym. Don't complain. Okay. Oh, Lordy. Like I said, I thought it was only going to be 2 reps. Usually it's a 5 rep. That fucking incline dumbbell shit fucking killed my chest, so we're going to back down to 185 and go from there. I'm going to do a closer grip bench this time because I got less weight for 1, 2. I want to feel my chest more. My shoulders are a little fucking crunchy right now, so. Oh. I was doing it ring finger on the ring. I'll probably do it just a little before pinky finger. A little closer. Don't ever do this if you're going heavier. Don't change your form. Okay. Okay. I'm using the front camera because this this tripod, I don't mean to complain this much about it, but this tripod, I would have it the other way so I could do 0.5 so I can video closer to me. But I'm not able to do that with this camera or this tripod because I have to for me to do it like this, have it facing me instead of just up, I have to, do all this bullshit, and I want to be able to record it this way, not this way. So, but hopefully nobody gets pissed off about this because I can probably tell this is where people are gonna get pissed off. But we got these high to low flies, signature. But same thing, low weight with these. Like I told you in the past, just really deep stretch, good squeeze. Walk out a couple steps, chest up. High up, head up. I'll go a little bit heavier this set. Next set. We're gonna do 3 sets on this total. Whew. There's about 15 reps, I think. But yeah, like I said with these, go lighter. Because these are the fucking movements where I think you could tear your shit, I think, easier than even some of the compounds if you're going too heavy with these. Because people think they can go a lot heavier on these. And what I used to do, I used to not do flies with these. I used to go presses kind of flies, but not these where it's just flies, And sure, you're gonna get a little muscle mass out of that for your shoulders, not really as much for your chest. Yeah, you'll feel a little connection. And I think, at the end where you're starting to struggle a lot, that's when I think you should really start pressing when you're at those last reps. I think you should always try your fucking hardest in these things. When it comes to pressing, squat, you should always try your fucking hardest. And the thing I see about going the hard as you can is you'll be here for less time, right? Let's say I was in here fucking doing, 4 sets of 20 for every exercise, right? I'm not going to failure. I'm just getting that feel, right? You gotta feel the mind-muscle connection, man. You always have to feel the mind-muscle connection. But for one, if you do high reps, no failure whatsoever on your movements, you're not gonna know when enough is enough until you're here for 4 hours, But if you do what I'm doing, which is, higher, lower reps, but intense ass sets to failure, for one, your body's gonna be so fatigued after so long. You might last 2 hours doing this, but if you're doing it appropriately, an hour is just enough even. If you're taking adequate enough rest, when you're taking in consideration of how much you need to use, the proper amount of weight, not too much, not too little, you're gonna fucking grow too. Because you're not doing way too much. You're not fucking literally killing the muscle, So, incorporate drop sets too if you really need to. Everyone's saying, oh, don't do drop sets. I say do drop sets, Every now and then. Don't do them all the time though, like my buddy Cannon. I love you, Cannon, but motherfucker does at least 20 drop sets during his fucking workout and then does them all to failure, which, yeah, he's a hard worker, but you gotta know when to be smart. So, love you, Ken. But, here we go. Chest up, head up. You're good, man. You're good. Okay. Now we get some flies, lower to upper. And this will probably either be my last or second to last workout. I might do this little hammer strength machine over here for a 7-2. But here we're only doing a set. So I probably will do this other set of this hammer strength machine. But again, this is the one I go lower on. I will do fucking 20 reps if I really have to. I think there's some little to none movements where you should go above 12 reps. But flies, I can say one, but lower to upper flies where you're getting that upper chest and a little bit of shoulders. Don't sway away from doing high reps, right? Because how I see it is, this movement is so unnatural for anybody, right? It's a, you're never really going like that ever, right? So when you're starting to do that more, I think if you can go heavy on these, if you can get a good squeeze out of it, good stretch, whatever not, go for it. But if you're also, just doing this, never getting a feel for it, never getting a squeeze, never getting a stretch, go lower, drop the ego, man. Just do what you need to, really. As I said, at the end of the day, I used to complain about what I had at the gym, but I mean, because they used to not have these cables right there. Over there, they're just like the standard, typical lat pull down one end, row on the other end, shit like that, right? But and they have the cable pulleys in the middle. I could do flies there, but I don't want to be the main attention right over there. I don't want people to be like, oh, this guy's recording, and he's using both the fucking pulleys in the middle, So I got what I used to have, which is this has always been here, but I used to complain about how this wasn't wide enough. This is perfect, man. Just do what you need to. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm back. Okay, so after chest, I stopped recording and stuff, and I was gonna do cable crunches, right? And I don't know if this has happened to you guys before, but so not every time. I mean, not even every time. Not even every now and then. Occasionally, like once every. Like this has happened only recently too. Like one workout before this, it was like a month ago this happened or whatever. I don't know if so I looked it up. So basically what happens is every time, not every time, so I gotta explain this kind of thoroughly so you guys understand. I don't know if you guys relate to this. So I was gonna do cable crunches, right? And my motherfucking lower abdomen, right by my fucking dick, not like my groin, right? But up where my stomach is, but below my belly button, right? That's like the general area, right? I was gonna do cable crunches, and there was a pop, right? And I was doing 140 on these cable crunches. They go up to 220, right? And I was like, that's not good. And it happened last time when I was doing hanging leg raises. And it says it's either a strain or it was overworking. The thing is, I haven't overworked shit. And I don't know how the fuck I would strain my abs, ever. I don't know. Okay, this is the slippery road, so I'm gonna go a little bit slower. But so I cut and I didn't do that. So then I'm gonna just go. I'm messing up because I'm trying to focus on the road right now because this is the most slippery fucking road. Because I guess they didn't salt this road. But yeah, I went straight to basketball. I only did it for about 5-10 minutes, just shooting around. Got a little sweat going on. Nothing too much. I was gonna do some cardio, but it's like the guy rule in the bathroom. You keep a space in between each stall, right? There's 3 stalls. You have one in the end, one in the other end. You take the one on the end. You don't ever go in the middle one unless there's dividers that are big, right? But even then, just wait, right? That's how I see it. And then also, so there's there was people, right? And they left 2 spaces in between. So I was either in between somebody else or another person if I did it. And that's how I see treadmills, right? Don't fucking just save a space in between. Don't. So, and I had all my recording shit, and I didn't want to go next to this grandma, right? Who had, was kind of nervous training at the gym or even running at the gym maybe. I don't know her, and then I'm coming in with my fucking a little ass tripod, and then my fucking mic and all the other shit, and I just don't want to, make her be like, oh God, this young man's coming, from my fucking gutter or whatever. I don't know, he's gonna kill me or some shit like that. I don't know. But, I know that was one person I know. That's ice. But, yeah. Meanwhile, I fucking hate this weather, man. Like, I can't tell you enough, man. It's 13 degrees outside. And I just don't understand it, man. I swear, Huntington, just Indiana in general, man. It is fine. It's not snowy at all in December, November, whatever. And then look at this, dude. Just tons of snow. It's not tons. We've had more in the past. But, dude, come on. If you're going to snow, at least do it during Christmas time so it feels more like Christmas, I don't know, man. They've always talked about global warming, and then you see this bullshit. Like, where the fuck is the warming at? Huh? So it feels like that during, like, December, November, and October, and all that. It's like, oh, damn, it's still a little warm for 1, 2, it's not snowing. And then you have this. I don't know how that is for any other states, because I haven't really traveled in any other states or lived in other states. But, yeah, definitely Indiana is one of those states where it's cold and snowy and fucking January, February, and all that other bullshit. But the workout was good. I will buy a new tripod. I'm going to look for the one I thought I had sometime, but I just can't find it anywhere. Like, I'm being so serious. Like, I thought I had it in this car, or I thought I had it, just somewhere, and I can't find it anywhere, man. It kind of pisses me off because, well, for one, I want to be able to record where you guys can properly see my face while I'm talking to you, because I feel like that's more respectful. And 2, I feel like that engages you guys more to kind of listen to me and like, even comment if you guys want to. I don't know. Just about, whatever. But going back to what I was saying about the lifting heavy and high reps, all that other shit. Personally, you do whatever you want, right? Don't listen to me entirely. I'm not an IFBB pro. I'm not even the most big guy ever, whatever. I am sometimes when I enter a gym. I'm sometimes the biggest guy, but not always. So, and don't even listen to IFBB pros, what they tell you, Just do what your body is growing to, for one. What your strength is going up to, for second of all. And third of all, do what's most fun for you, right? If I say do fucking hammer curls to grow your brachialis and bicep, sure, it will. But if you hate that exercise, what makes you think you're going to really push yourself on that, right? Like me, I don't have the most fun with everything I do in the gym, but I do it because, 1, I have a goal in my mind, but 2, I don't hate it, I actually like it all. Like, there's some things I'd rather not do, but I do because I have a goal, right? And I know with a lot of people just go into the gym without a goal, really. Like, yeah, you may want to lose weight or whatnot, but when you lose that weight, where's that motivation then? Where's that discipline go? So you really don't have anything to really, keep you steady-minded. You're like, man, I lost all this weight, or I gained all this muscle, whatnot, but now what, Usually what I would hope you would say is it's up from there, or I'm gonna push harder now, I'm gonna gain more muscle, or I'm gonna lose more fat, or, I'm gonna maintain this muscle build, But a lot of people, they don't know how to feel when they get that goal, or a lot of people just don't know really, what to do after that point. And I think you should always just keep pushing for something, right? Have little goals and have huge goals, right? Goals that you can't even fathom in this lifetime, right? Little goals such as, I want to hit 225 for, 2 today at least, like I did, And I did that, right? But then also have the big goals, like I want to be an IFBB pro. Something that doesn't even feel like it'd be in your lifetime, you know? And keep that in mind. Always strive for that big goal. But always strive for those little goals, I'd say. Because those little goals keep you little, you know, they give you a little boost in motivation, you know? Hell yeah, I did that today, you know? Fuck yeah. You know, I got the hard part of my day over with, you know? I think that's how you guys should really see, you know, yourself working out or, you know, whatnot. But for me, I want to be an IFBB pro someday. And I know what it takes, but it's going to be a long road, you know? I've been lifting for 3.5 years, and I know it's going to take me 10, 12, 15 years to get there, you know? And I'm willing to do that. You know, I'm willing to push myself every day to really get what I want to in this life, you know? I think there should be a balance, though, with sacrificing everything for your goal and being able to stabilize your life. Because I think if you sacrifice everything, you've lost what you truly thought you had, you know? And then there's, you know, moments where you need to sacrifice things, but you need to do it at a balance, you know? Because you can't, you know, you can't push out everything in life for one goal. That's the honest truth. You can push out a lot of things. Like Jay Cutler, he fucked every little bit of stress out in his life. He was like, you know what? Fuck all that stress. Don't fucking bother me with stress. Sure. But, you know, you have things in your life that you need to complete. You have bills to pay at the end of the day. You have things you need to buy. You have things that you want to buy. Maybe you got, you know, you want, whatever. You got to strive after those things too. You can't just have this one big goal and then, you know, fuck everything else. How I see it, though, is you can have this one big goal and that you should always, you know, master that or try to. And you don't have to become a master at everything else, but you should at least strive for that, you know? You don't have to put all your time into everything else too. Just mainly, little by little, do little things for those other things, you know? For me, it was, you know, stocks, right? I want to be rich as fuck, right? I want to be able to make money from stocks and make a living off that. And, you know, 401k, I have a job that has that all, you know. I'm lucky. I'm very blessed, right? But you should also, but my main thing, I'm trying to explain this in the best way I can. I'm tired, right? I gotta wake up again because I'm exhausted after that workout. But the main thing is, if I'm working out, right? That's my main thing. And stocks is secondary, right? Focus on that goal in stocks a little bit, each day by day, every other day, just at least once a week. Study, you know, research what you got to do, you know, look at what's going on in the market, you know, and that could be in any other thing, right? Let's say, you know, you are a basketball player, right? But you love lifting like I do. If you want to be a better basketball player, play basketball 10 minutes every day. Shoot around. Shoot 3-pointers every day. Do something a little by little, and over time, you know, let's say this. You focus 10 minutes each day, every day of the year. 365 days. You'll be 365% better pretty much if, you know, that 1% goes up, right? 1% each day, that's hard as fuck. So let's say you did, you know, 0.5. You'll still be over 100% better than what you currently were at the start of the year. So the people that really don't strive for shit in life, I don't see in the future how that's going to make you happy, you know? And that's just me, right? That's just me kind of being hard on myself and, you know, whatnot. But how I see it is, you should always strive for something bigger, right? I think you should strive for what you need in life, right? Let's say you need a family someday. You know, you're not going to be happy without a family, right? Strive for that family. But strive for little goals, you know? Strive for being a millionaire, you know? You can say you want it, but you fucking need it, man. Because at the end of the day, you only get one of these things, you know, called life. So really, just fucking strive for that shit, man. Don't hold back. Don't care what others fucking say, man. It's your own life. Why the fuck would you care about what other people say? you know? That's why, you know, I fucking didn't record for a while. I've just really fucking got kind of, not insecure, but I really just got fucking down on myself about recording, you know? But now I see, like, this is worth it, man. Me talking to you guys, because to be honest, like, after the gym when I'm alone, I have a little session myself. I tell them, I ask myself, how was the day? How was your workout? You know, what could you have done better? You know? And I was kind of thinking last night, actually, I was like, why do I not record? Because last night I could have recorded leg day. There was nobody in the gym. There was, I mean, literally nobody in the gym. There was like 3 girls in this one other room. They were doing like some yoga stuff. I really wasn't, you know, there to see or whatever. They were doing like a little class thing. But, you know, I could have recorded, but I didn't, because I was like, you know, I got into the routine and habit of just not recording and just being lazy, you know? And what is that going to do for me? Nothing. You know, I'm not going to build an audience with you guys. I'm not going to build a relationship with you guys, you know? I'm not going to make a career out of this. Nothing. So, you know, and this is truly what I want to do at the end of the day. The only thing I got to get through is getting rid of the people's attention span of, you know, what's this guy doing over there? Oh, this guy's a fucking asshole for recording. I'm not. I'm literally just recording myself doing sets of workouts without you being in it. And I mind my own business, so why can't other people mind their own damn business? You know, so how I see it is just strive for what you need to, man, and work your fucking ass off. Yeah, that's really it, man. I'm gonna edit this video tonight probably, so this might come out tomorrow or tonight. I don't know, but I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Do chest for me, please. It's an amazing day. Goodbye, folks.